Hello and welcome to my class, Sketching with Fountain Pens. My name's Imran, I'm a graphic designer and illustrator, and this class is for anybody who wants to learn how to use fountain pens, especially sketching with fountain pens. We will start off this class by looking at the anatomy of a fountain pen. We will discuss all the different components that make up a fountain pen so that we can really get familiar with this lovely writing and drawing instrument. Then we will move on to the different inking methods of fountain pens, because there's not just only one way to ink a fountain pen, there can be many. These include looking at ink cartridges, looking at bottled ink, converters, and even another method called the eyedropper method. We will look into the details of the different types of nibs that are available for fountain pens and look into how they differ and what their effects are. We will then look at one of the most important elements of fountain pen, and that is fountain pen ink. We will explore dye-based inks, pigment inks, and also some special effects inks like shimmering inks. We will then move on to looking at the different surfaces that you can use your fountain pens on. I will then be giving a recommendation of which fountain pens you should start off as beginners in fountain pen sketching, from standard fountain pens, flexible nib fountain pens, and also fude nib fountain pens. We will then finally look at how to keep our fountain pens safe and clean, and look at the maintenance of our fountain pens to increase and improve their longevity. And then we're going to be coming to the exciting part of the class where we're going to be looking at a series of exercises where we're going to get familiar with how to create textures with standard fountain pens, with special nib fountain pens, to really get yourself warmed up for the final main event, which will be your class project. These exercises will include producing a basic colour swatch, looking at how to produce textures through the way of cross-hatching, stippling, and also producing small circular scribbles. You will also be introduced to some special instruments that you can use to swatch out your colours and to maintain a record just for yourself as you build your beautiful ink collection and fountain pen collection and this magical journey in the world of fountain pen inks. On completing the exercises in this class and gaining the knowledge from the fountain pen anatomy, ink, surfaces, and all the other things that we discuss, you will be ready to start this magical journey and produce a wonderful illustration for your class project. So what you're waiting for? Grab yourself a nice drink, get yourself some treats, sit back, relax, and let's get started with this class.